All right, got Andy the boss pulling up to Prime Quality TV. Unexpected, by the way. Hey, I came up here with my man Steven. I'm like, he said Andy was here. I'm like, I bet we gotta get Andy over
You
here
know what I'm
too.
saying? Me and Steve are 2-for-1 special. You get Steve, you get Andy, you get 2 flavors, vanilla and chocolate, men in black, you know what I'm saying? K and J, you know
Yes,
what I'm saying?
sir. Before we get into it, man, you did it for your, drop, but I gotta hear you do the Andy intro real quick, bro, before we start.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Andy Man Kane. So Danny, rest in peace, my Uncle Rain. Be chilling like boss up per usual. And right now, I'm on Prime Quality TV. Oh my gosh, I said it again. I'm on Prime Quality TV. Make sure y'all tap in. You know, Steve was here for diversity. Now it's time for DEI.
Yes, sir. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. So,
Yes, sir.
hey, just getting into it, bro. Where are you from, bro? Like, talk about where you from and
So I was
background.
born in Tacoma Park, Maryland. Don't judge me. I know I said from DC, but I was born in Maryland, but I was raised in DC my whole life. 32 years in the same house. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that. I'm a comedian from Washington D.C. Went to University of District of Columbia, where I graduated college with a digital media and concentration in film and documentary degree. And then also I graduated from a high school called DeMatha Catholic High School, where I played football, basketball, and rugby.
So, how did you get your start in the comedy? Or what influenced your love for comedy, first off?
Just being around my dad. My dad was very funny. He put me on different comedy shows to watch. We went to my first comedy show together when I was young. We saw, what's his name? Charlie Murphy before he passed. Yeah.
Who was some of your influences, comedian-wise?
Comedian influences. I have a lot, honestly. I don't have like just a one, but I do have my 5 favorites. I'm not gonna put a top 5. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to offend nobody with a top 5, but I like Kevin Hart. I like Paul Mooney. I like Gregory. I like Lavell Crawford. And I like Deon Cole.
Paul Mooney, throughout Paul Mooney, that's a legend, man.
Yeah, that's my boy. He funny with his wisdoms. Talk about everything. It's funny.
Do you like take different like traits from each of those comedians and
For
like
sure,
try to
for
apply
sure. Sarcasm from certain ones, the honesty from certain ones, the mysterious mysterious like follow throughs. Like it's so many techniques you can learn from all 5 of them.
What were you like always a funny kid like growing up?
I was funny looking, you know what I'm saying, but I wasn't always the class clown or nothing. I was always the just the big guy that can hold his own. You know what I'm saying? That's how I was for real.
You got roasted a lot growing up, or was
Yeah, there was a lot of big super cooler lips, African booty scratcher. Like it was a lot of Herschel stuff like Rasby, fucking Sinbad. Like I heard them all. Omar Gooden, you know what I'm saying? Omar Epps, like it's crazy.
So was you kind of like going back at people that was roasting you? That's kind of like how you kind of
For sure, yeah. But it was like it took a couple years. Like when I was in 4th grade was probably like my peak funny moment when I was young with my friend Sean Eager. I think I told the story before, but my man Sean Eager, he came up to me. He was like, Anderson, boy, your shoes dirty as shit, boy. Like you need to get them clean, boy. And I was like, all right. So it was like right before lunchtime, about to end, right? So I grabbed a quarter. Hey, Sean, flip the quarter at him. Go buy yourself a life. And then the lights shut off in the cafeteria, and you got to be quiet. But we was loud. We was like, oh! So like she shut the lights off right when it happened. Oh! It was crazy, bro. It was funny as shit.
That's what's up. And hey, before we get into it any further, you back from Costa Rica, man.
Butt naked. I was butt naked in Costa Rica. It was lit. Costa Rica was lit. Went out there for my man's bachelor party. We was wholesome. It felt like a church group. You know what I'm saying? We was doing Bible study every night. We had meetings of the minds. We did push-ups. We played pool. You know what I'm saying? Stayed in the house. We didn't do anything, nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? We was normal people out there. You know what I'm saying? Stay chill. You know, nothing crazy.
You miss it?
Hell yeah. Yeah, my favorite part was the ATV ride. All over. We rode 2 hours up the mountain, got to the top of the mountain, washed our hands, and ate lunch at the top of the mountain. You could see pumas walking, chasing after cows. You see jaguars chasing after chickens. You see sloths hanging on the roof. I had toucan Sam on my arm. It was crazy, bro.
A scene before you had got over there, you had filmed, you did your little thing with you on the plane.
Oh
After
yeah,
when I
the
was-
plane falling apart. Yeah, that was the edit. That was the edit. It was nothing crazy.
Yeah,
That ain't never happened.
when I seen that, I thought that was real shit at first. I'm like, oh damn, bro. So, what was it like filming that? You know, I'm sure you had people
It's
sit
just
next
edit.
to
It was
you.
just edit before. All I did was record myself backwards, like aiming my foot. I tried to trim it right when they brought the phone down. So when I made it look like it was from my window down, and then spinned it up around, like what the fuck? Like it's two different videos that I edited them together.
You get them side eyes from people like, what you
Yeah,
doing?
everybody
What
was
you doing?
worried about us. They was like, "Are you okay? You good?" Like my mom called me. She was like, "I saw the car crash, plane crash. You okay?" I was like, "Mom, I didn't crash." It was because just right when that happened, a couple Spirit joints or whatever fell, or Southwest, whatever it's called.
So how did you first start, or when did you first start like putting content out on the internet, like comedy content?
COVID started everything. Honestly, 2019, I started my first year at UDC, and they was just like, get on TikTok because like it's gonna blow up. And I was like, all right, forget it, might as well. So jumped on TikTok 2019, and it's been never looked back. It's pretty awesome. Like it's a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? Got 11K on there. And don't even have to try. You know what I'm saying? It exposes which videos are viral, which one's not. It's pretty cool.
What's your preferred social media platform?
Ooh, Facebook.
Why Facebook?
Cause it's the most honest responses I can ever get from anybody. Is because they've known me the longest. They've been my friends since high school. If they see something that they don't like, they be like, "Whoa, we good?" Like checking on you. Like Facebook is probably my favorite. Behind that, it's got to be Instagram, cause it's the only one that's been focused on bettering the way you want your profile to be created for you. It's more personal. TikTok's cool, but it's more for the video. If your video's good, it's gonna blow up. But if you're trying to focus on getting sales and stuff on TikTok, it's hit or miss every time.
What, or as far as like, the engagement you get, what do you feel like, which social media platform works best for you?
Engagement gotta be TikTok, cause like I can post a video right now, and in 20 minutes it can have 20K. If I post it on Instagram, I have to wait a whole day just to get that momentum going. If that makes sense.
So when you doing comedy, or just coming up with like content, for example, what's like your process like coming up with like different things, skits? And
Same thing when people come up with a movie, you got to write a script out, make sure the scenes make sense, make sure the sound's right, make sure the visuals are right for it, and make sure you have the actors and actresses. And that's all it is. That's all I do.
How, as far as like ideas go, like you just like write down different things, like what you want to do?
Storylines, different type of storylines. I ask my crew, like one of my friends that I look up to and also help mentor was my friend Coach Steve. He's a great comedian. He's funny as hell, but I just want him to know that I love him and that he's very funny to me, because sometimes he doesn't get that love from everybody because everybody thinks he's white. But I look past the color, and like Martin Luther King said, I wanted the white friend when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? He's a good person. He's very in tune and very woke, if that's okay, if that makes sense. Like if Dr. Umar had a brother, it'd probably be Coach Steve.
So kind of, touching on him and other comedians, what do you think about the comedy scene in the DMV?
Man, we are powerful when we are working together, but when we individual trying to be better than one another, that's where it gets cloudy and gets messy, because certain seasons of like summertime and springtime, people act different because it's warmer and the weather is breaking and you got different clothes and people's personas act different because of the weather. So I feel as though when it comes to comedy, I'm in the moment type comedy. Like if it happening now, I'm gonna make a skit about it. But like some people wait 2 weeks for one skit and it'd be comedy gold. But it'd be worth it, you know what I'm saying? Because they have the production team, they have the finances, they have the way to pay people to come out and show us up, and people actually want to do skits with them. Like I'm trying to get to that point where people aren't just coming up to me, hey, let's make a skit. And like, okay, what type of skit? And they be like, I don't know, think of something. Like I feel like LeBron, like I'm saying, shut up and TikTok. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's weird. But like I feel as though people that come to me with a plan, come to me with a vision. If you give me the ingredients, I can cook. You know what I'm saying? I can't cook if you give me a bowl of water. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have tea all night.
Do you as far as like, collaborating with other comedians, does it kind of like, I know you talked, some people just run up to you randomly like, hey, let's do this, and they don't have any idea, but like, is there a certain level that a person has to be at in order to kind of do something with you, or you just
I would prefer a mature, mentally and understanding person that understands the ins and outs of how to make a video before I make a video with them. But if they don't, I'm gladly teach. Just be willing to let me know that you don't know. Because people are overcompensating every time when they feel like they know everything about the video, and it makes everybody bump heads during the video. So like, you have a person that came up with the script, and you got a person that's shooting the video, and you got actresses that don't know the script or what the video's about when they come there. That's not communicating. What a sound session would be, you call me up, hey, what's the video about? I tell you what the video's about, you look at it, you give me feedback, and then we go from there. I want everybody on that same page. That's why I do group chats, make sure everybody's on the same page. Hey, we're meeting here, this is the video, this is the concept. Let me know if you can make it at this time. If not, cool, let me know. That's how it goes.
What's your, I guess, when you are, linking up with other comedians, is there any type of like, I'm sure, obviously, you're very competitive being in comedy. Like when you working with other comedians, is there like a certain sense of, I can't let so-and-so outshine me, I gotta bring the heat?
I don't think we outshine each other unless it's the person's video who's making it. That's the only time. Like say if it's my video, I'm gonna be the main character, or I could be the side character in the video being funny as like a sneaky reveal. That's the only way I would see myself in either like a sneaky reveal character, like, oh, hey, like they start the video off like, hey, this is my little cousin, little Rodney. And I come in like, hey, what's up, y'all? Like come in loud and annoying. But like that's what I'm saying, as a B-roll character introduced, versus some people want them to be the main character, but they can't even remember the lyrics or the words. So that, you know what I'm saying? Like rappers make their music video, they don't even know their lyrics to their song while they're making the rap video. It's just always B-roll watching, you know what I'm saying? Throwing a watch out, you know what I'm saying? Like, train playing hockey, you know what I'm saying? Like going crazy.
Coach Steve's on here talking about how, what comedy in the DC area needs is that community, type of feel, other comedians helping, putting each other on, supporting and all of that. Mm-hmm. What do you feel like? Do you feel like that's lacking here, or do you feel like it's present here?
Camaraderie is selective. Everybody's picky in who they choose, who they want to hang with, who they want to hang with. If it makes sense for them to work with you that day, then work with them. But if it doesn't make sense for you to work with them that day, don't work with them. It happens like that. But my thing is, I think we really need around here is more open mics, or more poetry slams or open mics where people can come in and work on their craft, even if it's like a design where you have a romantic night with someone and it's just like a love night, but we were talking about how relationships and like the topic of the conversation would be relationships or something, you know what I'm saying? Something like that along those lines, but it's all love. But I feel as though we definitely need more open mics so people can get exposed, because there's a lot of people that are up and coming and don't understand how to do it. So to become a comedian in my eyes, you gotta do open mics, you gotta do skits, and you gotta write your jokes, write your own jokes. Don't copy nobody's jokes, don't steal nobody's jokes, don't make it your own. You gotta come up with your own. The more original you are, the more better. And it's not gonna be hard if you're genuine and talking about your life story. That's where most people get their comedy gold from life experiences. I tell my schizophrenia problems and my depression problems in my skits, and then like I also tell dark jokes. So that's how I get my crowd.
You also do music as well.
Oh yeah, I do comedy rap.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that the comedy came first, and then you started doing music on top of that?
Actually, I did music before I did comedy. I was learning how to record a song, and during the time I was recording the song, I made a TikTok to the song, if that makes sense. So I made the song, and then the TikTok to it, and that's what made me get on TikTok, because I wanted to promote my music, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so is that something that you like legitimately take serious, music, or is it
I take it seriously when it's necessary. Some songs are just getting out of the air, just to have fun. Some songs I put my heart into it. Some songs I've just fucked around and made a song. Some songs I've dissed a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done 3 disses already. You know what I'm saying? I did not a Shot Glizzy diss, but a Glizzy diss, which is a diss against the hot dog that took away my appendix. It's a hot dog diss. I did the quadruplet diss, the quadruplets from Florida. I dissed them on the They Not Like Us beat. And then I did the Davy diss. That was a minute ago, but that was on the Mac, what's his name? MGK Rap Devil beat.
So kind of like, following up on that, like the back and forth with you and, Davey was pretty public. Everybody in the DMV pretty much knew about that. So like, how did that start, and like, where is your relationship with him now? Like, what is it like?
It's cordial. I'm not making skits with him or nothing. I'm not trying to make skits with him or nothing, but it's cordial. It's not like I'm beefing or, oh, I did this with Aunt Glizzy, I did this with certain people. Like, it just happened. You know what I'm saying? That I can make motion out of nothing. I'm not trying to brag, but like, I can bring things together because I have connections outside of the social media world. Like, you know what I'm saying? I actually know people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be weird or nothing, but like, I know people. It's not like I'm bragging about it, but if something happened, I have the Men in Black to call, you know what I'm saying? I got the Power Rangers to call, you know what I'm saying? I got everybody, you know what I'm saying? I feel as though I built a big enough circle that's solid enough to hold me down if something really, really bad happened.
How did that, kind of riff between you two start?
Just about not mentioning them in the top 5. You know what I'm saying? That top 5 shit, everybody wants to be the top 5, but they're not humble enough to take it if they're not in the top 5. You know what I'm saying? That's how everybody goes back and forth with it.
Did you feel like that was kind of, I guess his reaction was kind of like taken a little bit out of context? Like obviously you weren't trying to diss nobody when you.
I agree. It was definitely taken out of context, but I feel as though when you take it upon yourself to act on something that wasn't directed, that's where it gets misconstrued, misunderlined. Like it wasn't directed. Like it wasn't a directed like diss to say he wasn't in my top 5. It was more so like how can I say it? I wasn't even thinking about him. Like I was thinking about all the funny people I know personally that I know I can call them right now. Hey, you funny as shit. Let's do a show. I can call them up right now. Hey, let's do a show. They got money on the line. Boom, they coming. You know what I'm saying? If I called Davey, it wasn't the same respect. That's why I didn't put him in that aspect, because people didn't know, I paid him $250 for the birthday shout out, and I didn't get a birthday shout out until 3 days after my birthday. So that's what the real underlying came to. It was just like I paid this money, and it wasn't respected or refunded. But it was he did whatever he did for that. But that's all it was. It wasn't like I was holding a grudge or nothing. It was like I just did that because in the moment everybody was like, yeah, just go ahead, do it. So I was pretty much peer pressure to make a diss, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Do you kind of like look back and I guess regret any of that?
I don't regret anything. I'm glad I did it. I walked in the steps of God, so God has my steps forward, and from now on, whatever I do is walking with faithful God. But everything in the past happened for a reason. So if it was meant to happen, it meant to happen. That's why I was saying, if it happened, it happened. But I'm not going to raise a gun to someone because they dissed me on a podcast. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to raise a knife, try to stab everybody that disses on me or dislikes my videos. I'm not going to go out my way I don't have malice in my heart. I don't have no malice in my heart. Like, I'll diss you, I'll throw a song out, but I'm not going to wish your death. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wishing death on anybody. I wish bad luck maybe on certain people, but like, I'm not going to wish death on nobody. Like, I hope you trip over that rock, but don't break your bones. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wish it was like silly shit that we could wish upon people, but not brain tumors. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to offer. I'm just not going to say, let's hope this nigga get ball cancer. You know what I'm saying? That'd be funny, but like, no, it's not funny that he got ball cancer. You know what I'm saying? That's rude. You know what I'm saying?
So with you being, a comedian and being a public figure, on one side, talk about, what it's like, getting love from, people that support your comedy, and then on the other side, what is it like dealing with like the negativity? Because I mean, it comes with everything.
So let me address the negativity and then I'm gonna get to the positivity. So negativity comes from people that aren't in my position and they don't see where I'm coming from. So most people are blinded because of what they see on social media and all the content I'm putting out, but they don't see me in the house reading a book. They don't see me in the house playing my Fortnite. They don't see me in the house chilling in the house. They see me, oh, he's in the free car, oh, he's chilling, oh, he's driving, oh, he's fucking up the club, or he's on U Street. Like they see that because I put it out there. But it's not what I'm doing every day. Like even if you found out what I did today, like you would be like, oh, I didn't even know Anderson did that. But it's more so like I want people to understand I'm not your villain. I was only one person's villain, and I haven't been a villain in a long time. I don't want to be a villain. I want to be a hero. I want to be someone you look up to. I want someone to be positive, and that's where it comes in the positive. People that look up to me is people that I used to teach in the middle school, teach in elementary school, teach in high school. I used to teach kindergarten through 8th grade. I don't know why I said high school, but like I be mentoring all ages. So they come up to me, Anderson, how you make a TikTok? Anderson, teach me how to do this. Anderson, let's be in the skit. I'm not gonna say no, because if I say no, what they can do? They can go outside and smoke weed. They'll go outside and do drugs. They'll go outside and sell this, sell that. Versus me having them in a rec center in a place where they're comfortable and around their friends, people their age, their peers, and they can feel as though they can be seen in the public eye for being funny and being something rather than just a upstanding student. They want to be seen in another light as far as like, hey, this is my other charisma character. They want to have that double personality. They want to have that, oh, I have my social media, oh, I have my real name. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Anderson, I'm Andy the Boss. They want to have that. They want to be like, oh, I want to be such and such from high school, and I want to be such and such from college. Like, they want that. And that's what I love to see when I have people ask me, do they want to do skits with me? Because I feel loved and cared about, because they see my craft, they see my work, they see my work ethic. They see that I can get a video done in a day. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people that do skits, they get it done in a day because they're lazy. I'm not gonna lie, it's not that hard. Like, if this podcast was done in a day, you'd be like, damn, isn't that hard? But like, you got shit you gotta take care of. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have it scheduled out, but it's not gonna get done today because you have so much to do. But I purposely, when I make a skit, I finish it the same day so I can be free for the rest of the week. You know what I'm saying? I make sure that I get it done, and then after it's done, I wait for them to critique it, and then I put it out.
When you coming up with skits and just any type of comedic content, do you run it by anybody, or do you just kind of?
Man, I have to run it by either Coach Steve or my manager, Skylar, Mystique, and Camille. Those three are my main gurus for my skits, because without them, I don't think I will be, what's the word? I think I would do a lot of more dirty jokes if I didn't have them censoring me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be too sexual. It would be like, you know what I'm saying? Every other day you see Spider-Man and Batman hitting two bad bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want that on your timeline. You rather see Batman and Spider-Man freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just simple stuff, like a little tweak, but it's like same concept.
Do you ever have like the fear of like putting something out that could like get you canceled?
Yeah, I got a video right now that might get me canceled, but I don't give a fuck.
What was one?
It's a sword fighting video, but with 3 dykes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was funny as shit. I did. It was today. I'm gonna show you after the show. It's funny as shit.
What was the reaction, or what's the reaction been to that so far?
I didn't post it yet, but
okay,
I just did it. I literally just did it. I gotta show you. It's gonna be funny. The previous one I did, it was with all guys though, and it got almost 4 million views. Yeah. So.
What's been your most viral skit or post or anything in general that you put out?
My most viral skit right now is the meme I made about Venusaur. You ever watch Pokemon?
Not like avidly, but
well, Pokemon makes noise about their name. So Pikachu be like Pika Pika, Charizard be like Zar. Okay, but Venusaur says Za. So I put at the top, what type of gas you want? And I put me, Za. So it's funny. Okay. Yeah. So that joint hit like 4 million.
Yeah. How did it feel seeing all that motion?
It's annoying. It's annoying. I wish it was the easy way just to press all like button at one time, and you see the difference between the reposts. I wish there was a difference between seeing reposts and people actually mentioning you about a picture you're tagged in.
Who's the most famous person that's, reacted to your content? Whether it be like a like or a comment, follow, or anything like
Sexy
that.
Red.
Oh, okay. Sexy Red, yeah.
Sexy Red. I don't know. Like she liked this post I made, and I guess Kiki Palmer. She liked the video, and Sukiyana. I'm just saying all women. I'm sorry. Guys, Omarion, Jim Jones, and someone from New York. It was another rapper from New York. Fat Joe.
Oh yeah. That's lit. What's it like seeing you them
It's just
legends,
weird. It's
man?
like, oh, they see my stuff. It's like, okay, I made it. It's not. I'm not overthinking it. Like, I'm not. Oh my God, praise! Oh, yeah, we made it. Oh, Fat Joe. No, it's not like that. It's more like, okay. On to the next one. I will screenshot it and like post it, but like, I'm just like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Does it kind of give you like a like a sense of like, yeah, you doing pretty good? Like
Hell yeah, it feels great. Especially when Chico Bean finally followed me, I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing something.
So kind of touching on Chico being like, it's that viral video you doing the go-go picture.
Oh, the
with
go-go
him
pic with
and
DC Fly,
and
Carlos Miller,
yeah.
and
What was that like?
Chico Bean. It was actually in Philadelphia at Temple University's gym. They had a comedy show, the 85 South Show, sorry. And during the show, they had a meet and greet afterwards. So I met everybody on the 80 South Show, everybody from the 85 South Show, like everybody, all the characters, Nav, all the motherfuckers. They funny as shit. So I took a picture with all of them, and then got to the line where I took them. I was like, "Hey y'all, can we take a go-go pic?" And Chico was like, "A what?" He's like, "A go-go pic." He's like, "Hell yeah!" He took the go-go pic. They posed. I did the edit. You know what I'm saying? I did that one day. I did the edit, so like I had to make it funny. And I put XIB in the background. Rest in peace, Neil. But that was a good tribute to the history of how photo booths used to be, in my opinion.
Who are some of the comedians that you hope to like work with in the future?
Oh man. I hope to work with Deon Cole. All the 5 I mentioned. Kevin Hart for sure. I definitely want to meet Dave Chappelle. I want to meet. Damn, that's a good question. I want to meet Castanet. I know he's not a comedian, but he's definitely someone I want to meet. I met Drewski in Baltimore, but I feel like I need to meet him another time in a certain different light rather than just auditioning. And I want to meet. I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart. Jess Hilarious, the girl off the Breakfast Club from Baltimore. I definitely want to meet Jess Hilarious.
With the Drewski thing, how was that, like interaction like?
Man, that was the best content day I've had in a long time. Everybody out there was ready to make content, no matter what they was doing. Everybody was having fun. Police came out, dude was dancing on the police cars, girls twerking everywhere, bottles going everywhere, gas getting blown. It was all in front of a church. That's the whole kill. It was like, what the fuck going on? Like, but yeah, that's pretty much what it all was.
You said you wish it could have been in a different setting. Like, what would the preferred like
a sit down, your number 123, come up next, versus squishing line, pushing each other, shoving each other in the hallway, trying to get to the front. Niggas trying to get to the front, not even getting recorded. Lamar Jackson comes up, now you gotta wait for him to come out. Like it was a lot of stuff that could have been avoided if we just had proper seating.
So kind of touching more so on like stand-up based, is that something that you do often?
Yes, I'm literally getting booked as we speak. Thanks to Skylar Mystique and Camille. I'm getting booked at a beer bar and tavern. I have shows coming up. I'll let y'all know about the dates real soon.
Is this something that you've done before? Or is it like
yes,
your first
I've done
time?
it before.
What is doing stand-up like, and how do you
stand-up is telling a poem, but instead of the words matching, you have to match the beginning to the end. You know how like if you're rapping, I say, I went to McDonald's, got me a burger. Next thing I got was a soda and a burger or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta bring it back around or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it make sense. I'm sorry, that didn't make sense. But yeah.
Is it hard for you like having like basically everybody watching you while you on stage? You know,
No, that's the easiest part. Having crowd control is natural to me. I'm not gonna lie. I have great crowd control. I just need to work on my actual creative jokes. That's the part I'm working on. I need to get some creative material to utilize in a 30-minute session.
You also do acting, like, you know, see,
Oh,
you was in
yeah,
the
yeah.
New Balance Boys. You
Yes,
had a role
sir.
in there too. You know, shout out to World War Polo.
World War Polo. Shout out Polo.
What was it like, or what is it like for you acting? You know,
It wasn't my first acting gig, but it was one of my first movies I ever did. So the New Balance Boys was a good movie. It was one of my premiere roles, I guess. It was pretty cool. I was a gambler in the movie. Told someone get the fuck on. Like, that was my favorite part. But other than that, that was a good movie. And I did one with my fellow comedian Von Michael. He's my mentor right now, and he's really teaching me the ropes. And he also got me on Amazon Prime almost 2 years ago now. So I've been on Amazon Prime for 2 years.
if you could like take anything or take any advice that you have now and give it to your younger self, what would that be?
Life comes with punches. Keep rolling with them, and be yourself. Don't change for nobody, except your mom and dad.
How hard or what is it like, you know, dealing with the challenges that come with comedy? You know, like, it's hard to break, you know, into the mainstream.
I think it's just who you align yourself with and what you're doing with yourself. If you're not putting out content every day, you're not a social media comedian. But if you actually doing stand-up and going behind the scenes, doing stand-ups, hosting shows, curating open mics, like hosting, like you getting your time on the mic, you can make it a career. You know what I'm saying? You can make you can become a natural at it. It's not that hard. It's just guidance and practice. You can't be the best basketball player if you only dribble the ball one time in your life.
Do you believe that consistency is what gets people to where they get to?
Consistency is key. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like that's something that you are pretty good with?
I think I'm consistent. I'm very consistent. I post every day. I haven't not posted in the last 2 years. I post every day. And if I miss a day, I post twice the next day.
My last question, man, what do you want to say, you know, to the people that be supporting you and, you know, been rocking with you since, you know, you started doing comedy?
People that have been rocking with me since day one, I love you. You and only you, because you deserve the love, because you see me at this to where I'm at now, and we're not gonna keep stopping, because there's no ceiling, no limits to where we can go after this. I love y'all, and I'm gonna continue to make you proud, and I promise you, I ain't gonna never stop. Ready?
Andy the Boss,
Yeah,
thank you for pulling up, man.
Yeah, we out here, baby. Yeah, I did the interview. I'm taking the chair, I'm out.